Hey guys, Bree here. So we're gonna unwrap and open up our craft box for July. It is a little bit later in the month, but we just had a pretty big event that we just got back from, and it's just been a crazy month, you guys, with the launch and all the things. So anyways, this box is a little bit late, but nonetheless, it is here. I'm gonna go ahead and do some putting it together, so that way there is a video you can go back and watch on how to put things together. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get to it, but feel free, comment the word cow below. There are a few left, and so I'm gonna try and get through as much stuff as I can for this box. So say hi when you pop on. Okay, let me get this out of the way. All right, let us get started, shall we? Hi Charlotta, hi Georgie and Tina, Diane, Barb, Colette, Johanna, hey Desi. Okay guys, so here is our cute little box, okay? And then when you open it, it's going to have a little QR code. I will add another code here when you do get it, and that will have a link to this video, okay? So in your box, you're gonna get lots of goodies here. Everything's kind of pre-done for us. And then we've got, there will be 6 paste packets in here for you to paint with. They may not all be the exact same color. Everybody's gonna get something a little bit different, but I definitely am trying to get 1 or 2 of the brown neutral colors in there, so that way you guys have it for your cow, okay? Thank you, Vera. Thank you. I'm doing all right. You know what? I am definitely a lot more tired this pregnancy than I was with Riley. So it's been a bit of a struggle, you guys. It has been. So I'm doing my best to try and, you know, like, go live more, be productive, but sometimes I just can't. Like today I took a nap, and I think it might have been like an hour and a half or a 2-hour nap. I don't even know. So, all right, we're gonna do this one because it has a little spider in it. And then we'll get to that one in a little bit. So I'm only gonna do a couple of the hats. I won't do all of them right now. I'm just gonna try and get like the main pieces done so you guys can see how you put it together, and then you color the hat however you see fit. Okay, so there are 2 bigger projects in this kit, you guys. One of them is going to be this cute little sitting shelf. Thanks, Georgie. Yes, I have to remind myself, like, it's okay. Like, take your time, take your naps. Your body needs it. So, okay. So it comes like this, and there's going to be a bunch of layers here. All right. I think this goes this way, and then this goes on top. Okay, so I love that it's layered with so many layers, because then you don't have to like paint in the lines. You can just kind of do like all one color, and then each layer is a different color, so that way whenever you stack it, then your cow is all different things, okay? Yes, I know, me too. Okay, so I'm gonna do those black. I'm gonna do the base black as well. I'm gonna do his tail black, his mouth black, and we'll do this color the same as that base, and then these 2 the same as this base. Okay, and then his hose. We're gonna remove his little hose. We'll do those 2. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 different colors. You can do more. I'm just gonna see how it looks, and then you guys can adjust from there, okay? So, look how isn't this awesome? I was able to bring over most of my paste, so now I have the majority of them here. But we're gonna go with black, camel, and we'll do bark as well. If we needed another color, I think dune would be a good one, right? So you could do those 3 colors. Okay, let's start with that, shall we? Now, I think in the pack, I'm trying to make sure that I can get camel in there. I have to make sure I have enough of them. I think I do. We're just separating a few things. So I should have that in there. But let's do, we'll do this in camel. We'll do this in bark and then this in black. All right, so now that I have my stuff separated, let me see if I can put that down a little bit more. Let's start here. Okay, so I have these 3 pieces that I'm gonna do with 1 color, okay? And again, I'm just trying to show you the 3 pieces so that way whenever you come, it's your turn to do it. You can adjust it after you see how it looks. If you like the way it comes out, then more power to you. If you don't quite like the way that it looks, then just change the color and go from there, whether you want it to be a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, however you want it to be. So it will come with a couple of, what are these things called? Makeup sponges. So I'm gonna try and make sure that I get these sponges in every kit, at least a couple of them. And I'll show you what I do with them when they start to get bad. Like this one I actually use with the wax. I actually keep it here and I reuse this one because this one seems to be okay until it starts to, you know, fall apart a little bit. But so far so good. All right, I just added a little bit of water. Now, again, I don't have to do the entire thing because not all of it is going to be seen, but that's the cool thing about it is everything is layered. So if you do miss a couple of spots, it's most likely going to be covered, but I know that I won't be able to just leave stuff uncovered. I know myself, so I'm just gonna paint it all, okay? So that's that one. Let's get this part. This is his second layer of hair. Okay, and then this is on his chin. Okay, so that looks good. Now, I'm gonna let that dry and we're gonna move on to the next part, which we're gonna do this one bark. Okay, so it's these 2 pieces right here. And I really like the way the sponges work. It's just really easy to just kind of spread across. Sometimes I'll use the brushes. It just really depends. And then whenever you use whenever you use a little sponge and it gets, like you want to keep using it, just cut it apart. That's what I do. I'll cut it apart, not a big deal. Okay, so I'm actually going to, do I have another, hold on. Let me get a little stir stick, put some in the lid. And I'm gonna use the same sponge because I started with a lighter color and then I'm gonna go darker. So that way it's not really gonna mess it up. It'll be fine. So I started with the camel, then I'm doing the bark, and then I'm gonna go into the black after this one. And again, I can just use the same sponge. Even if it kind of mixes a little bit, I think that would look cool. Look a little bit more natural at least. Hi Dorothy, hi Jennifer. So we're just gonna get that spread all over. And I find that this dries a lot faster. And they're super cheap. I don't have to clean them. I just throw them away typically. So that helps too. I just get the big old bag of it. You can find it on my Amazon store. So if you go to Amazon, you can go to a shop, like go to a store itself, and you'll go to Spoiled by Brie. And I will have a list of like all my products that I use that are not, like that you can buy from Amazon. I'll have them in there. Okay. I think I need to do the tail. I think the tail needs to be brown. The dark brown, not black. So I'm gonna go ahead and color that one too. So I'm gonna do the little piece of the tail. I went ahead and added bark to that one, a little bit darker color, okay? All right, so next we're gonna do black, okay? Hi, yes, doing better. Doing much better. My allergies or whatever it was that I had, I am better from that. I took a really long nap today, so that was nice too. All right, let me spray that with a little bit of water. And again, I'm just gonna come back in with our sponge. Just because, like I said, I started with the lighter color and then I'm going darker, so that way the dark ones aren't as, you're not gonna be able to see as much of it come through as if you did it the opposite. Okay, you do get a little dirty. So, just warning you there. But it's just so fast. All right, I'm gonna turn on my glue gun. Turn on my glue gun. And we are done. Okay, so we used one little sponge. Now it has black on it, so I would only use whatever you're gonna use moving forward with it. Just use black. So we're gonna let this stuff dry. Excuse me. While it's drying, we're gonna open up one of the boxes for the hat, and then we'll do a couple of hats so that way you guys can see it being changed out. So we'll do that one, and we can do that one. This one has a lot of little pieces, so I'm probably not gonna do this one. But they go like that on the little party hat. It's like polka dots on a party hat. This one still had a little bit of masking tape on it, but that's because it was missing it, but we caught it. Okay, so I'll leave those on there. Set those aside. So we're gonna do the hat. Of course, our little spider is going to be black. I think that this should also be black. And then I think the hat could be like a purple or something. So we'll do that purple. Let's use berry. Oh, this one's not open. Okay. Let me get another stir stick. And I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of water because this one was a little bit thicker. That's why I got a new one. Okay. There we go. Let's put that on the lid, makes it a lot easier. Now, this is one that I just kind of cut apart, so I'm gonna use the bottom of this here. Okay. I think I need some more water though. Still a little thick. You guys can hear Riley? My younger sister is here. She had volleyball tryouts. She's got them today through Wednesday, just down the road. So she's hanging out. All right, so that's done, and that one needs to become a paint. We'll put those over there. All right, and then this part we're gonna do, oh, I'm missing my little fuzz ball. Where is it? My little Santa piece. Oh, man. I wonder if I have a cotton ball. Do I have a piece of cotton? I might have something. Oh well. We'll do, I guess we'll do the little birthday hat. We'll put our Santa Claus hat back in there. I forgot about that piece. Sometimes the little pieces, you miss them. All right, so let's do like a fun, bright color. Maybe we'll do that one. Oh, here, this one's nice. And then we could do that in the background. I think that would be good. Okay, so let's paint Lakeshore on the background. I'm just gonna cut off some of that. And I'm gonna spray a little bit of water in here. Just makes it a lot easier. Oh my goodness, these two. All right, so we're gonna do the party hat, your little birthday hat, and again, I don't need to actually paint up here because it's gonna be covered, but you know, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that again. Throw that, oops, on the floor. Awesome. Totally did that. Hi, I am doing good. Ah. This is what I get for hanging my stuff upside down in my my drawer, so I have to be careful when I open it because sometimes it'll just do that, but I forget. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of the little dots in this color too, I think. And then we'll do the teal. There's one. We can do this one. And then we'll do the teal. All right, so I'm just gonna cut that one more time. Throw it in the trash, not on the floor. And I'm gonna spray that with a little bit of water. All right, so you can do a couple of things. You could actually take these and do, tape them down with some tape. Does this have masking tape on it? It did. All right, you can tape it down with some tape. And do it like all at one time. That would be much easier. All right, last one. Okay. So you could also cut the sponges like into fours. Where is the one that I just had? The new one. Let me grab one. All right, so you can cut this into fours if you wanted to. Like down the center and then across this way. Right, that way if you just wanted to keep using them for that particular color, because honestly you just need a little bit, especially for the smaller pieces. Now if you're wanting to do like the whole cow, I do recommend keeping it at the bigger size. That would be helpful. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and layer this little guy. So we're gonna glue him first. All right. There we go. Looks good. Next is his first set of hair. Okay, and then we'll do his little goatee here. We can do his little nose. Gonna let it sit right in there. Then we'll get his top layer of hair. It's like he's got highlights. Hi. No worries, Beth. Good night. And hello. Yes, I am doing quite all right. And we've got his hooves. I'm thinking I probably should have done that in that dark brown, but you know, you learn as you go. Now you guys can do it differently. And these kind of like slide in on his feet, like a little puzzle. I think I did it on the wrong side. I put him down too, just in case. But I still put it on the wrong side. Whoops. All right. So this little guy is done. So that is how he looks. He's so cute still. Okay, so I think if I were to actually change anything, I'd probably change his nose to maybe, I would mix a little bit of black with the bark and just make it like a little bit darker brown, okay? That's probably the only thing I would really change. Here is the base. Okay, we will set him in the back. Oh, nope, we won't. Is it the other way? Nope, I think it is this way. Okay. You set him in the back so he sits just like that. Okay, and then now we're going to do the little hat. So before we put that on him, we've got to glue our hat together. Okay, there's one hat. And let's get the second one. Be careful when it comes to the little smaller ones. Don't burn your fingers, please. All right, and then last one right here. Okay, so now we have this little party hat. I kind of have glue everywhere on one of them. Oh well, it'll be fine. So we've got this little party hat, and we have this little hat. So let's check it out. I think I'm gonna do two bases because I don't like that it moves a little bit. So I'll adjust that, and it should have two bases. You can just glue them both together. Do I have one here? I'll make the bottom one just a tad bit bigger so that way it can stay, okay? So no need to worry about that. I'll make sure that that's done. But you guys, there is a little slit right in there, and that's where you're going to adjust and change out his little hat. Isn't he cute? Look at him. Look how cute he is. Y'all, I'm so excited for this. And if you haven't yet, comment the word cow below, and I'll send you the details. I do only have a few left. The majority of them sold out yesterday when I posted it. But look how cute. Okay, so then you just change them out whenever you want. Let's say it's a birthday, maybe it's Halloween. It comes with like 12 different hats, 12 or 13 different hats. So one for each season, holiday, There's like a little sombrero. There's one for 4th of July. There's an Easter bunny. There is a Santa Claus. Oh my gosh, what is that called? Santa Claus hat. What is that called? I don't know. This one looks like Inspector Gadget. There's a little winter cap. There's little hearts. There's like St. Patrick's Day. There's like Thanksgiving. There's 2 different ones. It looks like there's like a little pilgrim hat or a scarecrow type hat. And then there's one with a flower on it. And then there's the birthday one and this one as well. Okay, so super cute. Love it. The other project, you guys, that is in here, let's do that one real quick. That one shouldn't take us long. This one would have taken us a little bit longer, but let's check it out. Again, you guys, whenever you get your kit, when you get your box, hi, thank you. Inside of here, there will be a QR code. There's one on the top, but I will be adding one right here on the bottom that will have a link to this video so you can catch the replay of it if you need help remembering how to put it together. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do the other cow. Let's open this one up and check it out. Let me set him back here for now. Let's see what side. Put him right here. You can see him? He's so cute. There's a little hat back there too. All right, scissors. Now, this one's going to have quite a few pieces as well, but they're supposed to be, because it's interchangeable, all right? So there's gonna be a bunch of little hair bows, so you can do them for different seasons. And then there's going to be a few little sunglasses that you can use too, okay? So we have another little cow. This time, I think I want to try and paint him. I want to try and paint him a little differently. I don't know how this is gonna work out, so we're doing this together, okay? Thank you. You can type in the word cow and you can see how much the kit is. It's an entire kit, like the whole craft box itself is together, okay? All right. I will have the cow. I don't know when I will be able to put him up, but it will be for a couple, won't be for a couple months since it's in the craft box. All right, so I'm gonna just like dab some over and then we're gonna paint. I think that's gonna be the best way. Okay, so I have my paintbrush here. Let me get a couple of stir sticks. So we're gonna kind of do like a marble technique, except we're doing this with painting, which again, I have no idea how it will turn out, but we are going to give it a try. All right. Let's add some camel in there, and then let's add a little bit of bark. Not too much bark though, because we're actually going to use bark for the top layer, so I don't want to do too much there. Okay. All right, let's give this a go. I am going to do a little spritz. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in with my paintbrush. I'm gonna go ahead and dab some water on it. And let's try this. All right, we're just gonna mix it up a little bit there, and then I'm probably gonna have to come back in with my little sponge. All right, so kind of see what I did there? I just mixed them all together. And let's come in with a sponge. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just trying something, like how to mix it together. Give it a little bit of texture. Might come out cool. All right, so now that that's done, I do want that to dry. We are going to come back and use bark. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and color some of our bows, okay? Thank you. All right, so let's do some of our bows. So let's think. We've got, of course, we have Halloween, we have fall, and we have Christmas. Let's see if we can do like 3 of them. That'll kind of take up some time, but we'll be quick about it. Let's do papaya. We can do cherry, that's our new red. And then let's just do black, huh? Black or berry? I think black would be fine. All right, here's my little sponge. The one that I happen to cut up. We'll just go ahead and use that. All right, red is done. Let's go with some orange. And I'm using papaya for this one. Turn that around. Let's get the other side. Okay. And then we'll do, what did I say, black? And we already have this one still from earlier that had black on it, okay? All right. So now that those are done, let's go ahead. Oh, I should probably do, let me do these in black too. That way it's already done. Because I think those would be super cute and black. I think these should be red. They look like very superstar red glasses. Okay. All right. All right, now I was like, what are we doing next? Let's go ahead and open up our transfer real quick. I like using those just because they're fast, they're easy, and I can throw them away. I don't have to wash them. I can just, they're cheap enough that I can just cut them apart And then, like I said, trash them. So that helps. All right. I like to just cut them apart like that so that way they all stay on this together. And we're gonna do I need wax. All right, so I'm going to wax the top of this. I think this one's dry. That one's not quite dry yet, but hold on. We'll give it a quick little dry. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to wash the transfer in between two of these, but you're going to see how fast it is to do that. So this first one, we're going to do, oops, it's like a little string. Okay, we're going to do a shimmer. We're gonna do a shimmer purple. Okay, so this one is supposed to be like the Halloween one. Okay, so I'm gonna use shimmer violet. You can use shimmer plum, I think that one would work too. I just didn't see shimmer plum in my drawer. So shimmer violet is what we'll use. Okay. So now that I did that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that up, super cute, okay? I'm gonna take this in my drawer. I'm going to spray it with water. You're gonna use board eraser, clean it front and back real quick, and then just dry off that excess water. And then we're going to use it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuzz. This time I'm gonna put it on this one. And for the fall one, I think I actually wanna use Dune. I think this color would turn out cute. I can use the same squeegee too, just make sure you wash it. Okay. Same thing. Pull it off. Spray it down. Wash front, back. And that's if you're changing colors. If you're not going to change colors, you might be able to do like 2 in a row if you're not going to take too long. But washing it doesn't take you very long either, okay? So sometimes it's just up to you. I find it best to just wash it off. All right, so the other one, oh, I don't have, I thought I had my shimmer crimson, but I don't. I might just have to use shimmer frost. All right, we'll see how this turns out. I wanted to use shimmer crimson, which is a red shimmer, so it just would have looked a little sparkly on here. But let's see. Had to mix it up a little bit to make sure it was good. Yeah, I definitely would have rather used the shimmer crimson because this might turn out a little bit more on the pink side, which will be okay, but that's not what I wanted for like a Christmas bow. I wanted it to be sparkly red. Okay, but like I said, it'll work. Just go ahead and clean them right away. Makes things a whole lot easier. Okay. All right, so we have the 3 bows done. I'm just gonna leave the glasses as they are. I don't need to put anything on them. Now, we're going to bring over our cow and we're going to wax him. And I tried to create the bell separately, but I just couldn't quite figure it out. I'm gonna attempt one more time, but I just don't have it right now because it didn't work out for me. So, if I do get it, it'll be in the box. If not, then it just won't be in the box, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so we're gonna take our cow. We're going to fuzz him real quick. And let's line him up. All right, set that down. Now, there is a cowbell down here, okay? And I don't want it to, I'm like, what color do I want to do it in? Ugh, my back hurts, sorry. We could do gold. Should we do gold? Gold or black? Gold or black? Okay, we're gonna do brown for the cow, and I wanna do his horns a little bit different. What color was I gonna do? Maybe I'll do this one. Let me see. Well, I could do his horns and the bell in this color. How about that? Maybe? All right, let's try. You guys think the bell should be black? Oh, gray, kind of like a silver bell? Hi, thank you. Okay, let's do the cow first. Then we can kind of look and see what color his bell should be. So I'm just gonna kind of carefully stay away from the horns the best that I can. It's a little difficult because it's kind of close. And then I just have to be careful again when I get down here to the bell. All right, so I'm going to pull this up, not releasing all of it. I'm holding down the part where the bell is at, and then I'm gonna press that back down where the horns are. Let's see. Maybe I just ought to do the whole thing up here in brown too. I'm gonna do his horns in brown too, because I kind of like the look. I want to keep it the same. We'll just do the bell in a different color. All right. Shimmer Harvest. Yeah, Shimmer Harvest is going to be a little bit too light, so I think gold might be okay. Highland Rod. Cowbell should be black. All right, I think I got like a few blacks, so we're going to do black for the cowbell. All right. Okay. Now, spray bottle. Let's clean it so we don't have to worry about it later. And something else you can do is you could go ahead and color it in if you wanted. So if you wanted the bell to be all black, you could color in that black with a paintbrush. If you wanted the horns to be colored in all brown, you could definitely take a paintbrush and do that as well. Okay, so let's put this back on here. And you just want to clean it and make sure there's nothing, I need to clean it again. You want to make sure there's nothing in the silk screen, okay? So let me show you. I don't know if you guys can see it up close, but like up here in the hair, there's still some paste inside of the silk screen. So I just want to make sure that is all out, okay? So I'm going to spray that. I'm going to let it sit for just a second. We'll come back. All right, so I have these little attachments, like the Velcro stuff. So you could do the Velcro to do the interchangeable things on here. All right, and it depends on where you want to put them. You want to put them up here at the top. Do you want to put it, I think I kind of like them there. So wherever you do want it, I think I want them here. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a little frame. You can use whatever you want. This happens to be a 9x12 palette sign. I wonder if we have something. That would be cute. Life is tough, but so are you. I think I like that one the best, but we'd have to definitely figure out how to make it straight across. All right, let's see. There was one that was really cute, but I might have taken it to my event and sold it. It had a bunch of cute little words on it. Let's see. All right, none of those. So maybe, I don't know. But if you thought of something, you could definitely get it and put it on there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece off. And I'm gonna put this on the back of these. Now it's up to you if you want your cow to have sunglasses. Because if you do the sunglasses, then you're going to have to always keep a pair of sunglasses on them. So you can do, let me just do this so it'll hold it for me. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could just do the interchangeable bows, right? You can do Christmas, but it comes with a whole stack of them so you can change them out whenever you want. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. But if you wanted to add the glasses, you can do that, but remember, you're gonna have to always keep a set of sunglasses on them if you were to be using these guys, okay? So to be honest with you, I think I just like it with the bow by itself. I mean, the glasses are pretty cute too, but I think I just like the bow. I think because it has the bell, I like just the bow. If it didn't have the bell, I think the sunglasses would probably be okay. But yeah, check it out. Super cute, right? And I think I have another one over here. That I did before, and that's an ocean mist. Okay, so how cute. These are, they're Velcro. I got them from Dollar Tree. They're Velcro, and one side has the felt, and then the other side has like that, the tackier, I don't know what that's called, but it has the other side. So just make sure all the bows have the same side. That way you can stick it on that piece right there. Glue clear fishing line to the glasses and tie in the back. There you go, you can do that. That works too. Okay. All right, well, you guys, I think that is going to be all. Do y'all have any questions? Let me know if you have questions. Again, comment the word cow below. If you didn't get your box yet, I only had a few left. I don't know if they're still available. If it says sold out, they're sold out. But if it doesn't say sold out, then grab it, because they should probably be sold out by tomorrow. All right, so, oh, let me come back in here and clean this little cow one more time. Hopefully that did the trick. That definitely did. All right, so if you ended up getting the kit or the box, you guys, it will be shipped this week, later on this week. Again, it comes with this cow, all of the sets. I leaned this board against me and now it's everywhere. It's also going to come with this little cutie too. All right, and he has also a bunch of interchangeable hats. So lots of interchangeable stuff, but I hope you guys like it. I find them to be so cute. I like keeping them upside down. No, the kit is not on Amazon. This is something that I created. It's just stuff that I put together. So the kit, you have to type in the word cow, and I'll send you the link. I keep the jars upside down so I can see the color and then I can read the color. I know, he is super cute, right? Let me see if Riley will come in here and see him. I wonder if she likes him. Oh, stay there. Go put your clothes on. Riley, look. Look at him. You like it? He's cute, huh? The other stuff? Oh, I only made these 2 hats, but I have all the other hats in here. You can make the other hats for him. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. No, it all comes together. The transfer comes in the kit because it comes with the cutout, but you can get this separate. If you just want to, you're more than welcome to click the link below and shop my website, the Chalk site. You can find that transfer there. Okay. All right. Okie dokie, y'all. Oh, it also comes, like I said, it comes with a bunch of paste. I also put in here some ribbon and a couple of makeup sponge brushes, and then some ribbon, so that way if you were to put this, on something and you wanted to either make a bow or you wanted to hang it, however you want to do, you could do it. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, tomorrow is Tuesday. I should be live again. I should be back on track and being live. So other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Hit the heart button for me if you haven't yet. Again, type in the word cow. If they're still available, they will be there. And you guys make sure that you're following the page, and I will be posting the August kit about mid-August, okay? All right, you guys, stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's August 1st. I'm gonna have all of the new, the promos for the month, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? All right, bye y'all.